Getting a battery domestic violence record sealed in Nevada is a long and convoluted process with many steps. It also depends on where in Nevada the person was arrested and which court handled the case. That's why it's recommended that people retain experienced counsel in order to help do a record seal for them. In general, the record seal process requires the following. 1. The person has to get a printout of his or her police record called a scope. The record must come from the police agency which arrested the person. There's usually a small fee associated with obtaining a scope record. 2. The person has to complete a petition for record seal, which is a several-page document. Then the person submits the petition along with a police record to the prosecutor's office which brought the battery domestic violence charges. It's important to note that prosecutors rarely contest record seals unless the person is ineligible to receive one. 3. If the prosecutor agrees with the petition, the next step is to submit it to the court which heard the battery domestic violence case. Note, judges rarely deny record seals as long as the prosecutor has signed off on them. 4. If the judge grants the record seal petition, the final step is to mail file stamp copies of the judge's order to seal the criminal record to all the agencies in Nevada that have a record of a person's battery domestic violence case. Examples of such agencies include the Nevada Criminal History Repository and police stations. This also requires a fee to be paid. This entire process can take several months. Note that the prosecution is very particular about record seal petitions. They will deny them if the petitioner makes a small procedural mistake on the petition that may have nothing to do with the merits of the case. But even then, the petitioner may correct the mistake and resubmit the petition. It's also important to note that some agencies won't recognize a judicial order to seal records unless it's been embossed with the official court seal, which also costs extra. You don't have to be a resident of Nevada to get a record seal. Anyone who has a criminal record for battery domestic violence in Nevada may petition to have the record sealed, even if he or she doesn't live in the state. But out-of-state petitioners are especially encouraged to retain local counsel because the process requires physically dropping off the petition at the prosecutor's office and afterwards with the judge's clerks. Unfortunately, the record seal process here in Nevada is time-consuming and complicated, so it's always encouraged to obtain the assistance of competent counsel in helping you to achieve a record seal. If you were arrested for battery domestic violence, or ultimately you were convicted and would like to have your record sealed, call us at the Las Vegas Defense Group and we'll explain how we can get your record sealed.